The value of vitamin D. The research was planned to test the individual benefits of supplementation of vitamin D and omega-3 and the synergy between the two supplements. The potential modifying influence of the body mass index (BMI) was also studied by researchers. Vitamin D effects. One justification you ought to take vitamin D supplementation is the decrease of advanced cancer occurrence. The same has been noticed by the JAMA Network Open research. In people with average weight, the most extreme decrease in the occurrence of vitamin D has been found. A follow-up on potential declines in cancer mortality observed in the vitamin D and omega-3 trial, VITAL, was performed by Paulette D. Chandler from Harvard Medical School in Boston. The research was a strict, placebo-controlled study over 5 years, Ian's notes. The critical research was planned to analyze the independent effects and synergetic outcomes of vitamin D and omega-3 supplementation. The potential alteration influence of the body mass index (BMI) was also investigated by researchers. Studies have found that supplementing vitamin D may prevent metastatic cancer, as well as findings of previous studies. BMI's position is still under review. Additional explanations for adequate vitamin D. We are all aware that for strong bones vitamin D is needed. It leads to calcium absorption. Calcium and vitamin D support us with healthy bones and teeth together. Vitamin D contributes to the healthy function of our immune system, improving resistance against certain diseases and helps us have strong bones and teeth. It also protects against respiratory infections, heart disease, and stroke besides reducing the risk of diabetes. It also has a role in reducing cancer-related deaths and also helps in the prevention of cognitive decline and dementia, said Dr. For healthy bones and teeth, vitamin D is required. Enduring slips in old people and osteoporosis may aid with adequate vitamin D in the body. The likelihood of multiple sclerosis may be decreased. With ample amounts of vitamin D, the outlook will increase. Supplementation of vitamin D can help alleviate symptoms of depression. You can also get concentrations of this nutrient in foods such as tuna, salmon, mackerel, broccoli, eggs, curds, cottage cheese, and milk. 10 to 15 minutes of exposure to the sun can help you get vitamin D. This might not be enough to provide enough vitamin D. The first time you get a blood test to confirm the existing amounts of vitamin D. The doctor may recommend medications or vitamins that tend to prevent a vitamin D deficiency after you have been identified. It is possible to take vitamin D syrups. Dr. Tico said as vitamin D is fat-soluble and syrups are already combined with fat, it would improve the absorption of the vitamin faster. They will consume the vitamin more effectively. You may take it 8 to 12 weeks once a week then once a month. Before taking vitamin D supplements, you can examine your doctor quite closely.